she said. "You can't order me about." He opened his mouth to protest, but the doorbell rang again. "There," he said. "See? He's realised his mistake and he's come back with your rice. He'd bloody better have." "That's your chicken," Gav called to Alan. "Want me to—" "Yeah, stick it on a plate, Gav. I'll just get Madam's rice." There was a click as Alan opened the front door. "Give him a bloody bollocking," Kim called. She reached into the bag of crackers and took one out. "Anyone else?" She held the bag out, but the sitting room door opened again, and Alan backed slowly into the room. He was followed by two figures clad in black, wearing balaclavas. "What the fuck?" Kim's voice died away as she saw the glint of metal held against her husband's chest, and she dropped the bag of crackers. "Sit," the one with the gun said. He was tall, muscular-looking in his black jacket, and he dominated the room, a malevolent presence among the warm lighting and neutral tones. He jerked his head towards the sofa. "There." Alan did as he was told, sitting down slowly. The man gestured towards the others, and they joined Alan on the sofa. "Hands where I can see them." Alan and Gav exchanged glances, and the man shook his head slowly. "Don't even think about it, lads. In case you're in any doubt, this is loaded, and I will use it. So, hands." Gav held his hands out, his eyes trained on the gun, and the others followed suit. "Maybe just tell us what you want," he said. Disco Inferno gave way to YMCA, and the man jerked his head towards the speaker. "You can stop that fucking racket for a start." Kim cleared her throat. "Alexa, stop." The music ceased, and the man acknowledged this. He watched them carefully. "Here's how this is going to play out." He waved his gun towards Kim and Debbie. "The ladies here are going to be leaving in a minute." Alan stiffened. "I don't think so." "Easy, Tiger." He trained the gun on Alan. "You are in no position to negotiate." Alan held his glance, but the man went on. "Like I say, the ladies are coming with us, just for a day or two." Gav cleared his throat. "What's this about? Money?" He glanced at the others. "Take it. Take the lot. Take it and get out. We'll say nothing, will we?" Kim and Debbie shook their heads violently. Debbie was shivering now, and she leaned against Gav. He turned his head slightly, eyes still on the man, and kissed the side of her face gently. "Like I say," the man went on, "the ladies are coming with us." Alan's eyes narrowed. "Where are you taking them?" "Doesn't matter. All you need to know is they'll be released unharmed when you've done what we want." "Which is?" The man's eyes rested on Kim. He nodded to his companion, who reached into his pocket and took out a cable tie. Stepping forward, he grabbed Kim's arm, jerking her to her feet. He was smaller than the gunman, more slightly built, but he still towered over Kim, her feet shoeless. Alan made to rise, but the man with the gun pushed him back. "Don't make me use this, son. It'll make a hell of a mess of the carpet." A sob escaped from Kim's mouth as the man spun her round, pulling her hands behind her. In seconds he had secured them with a cable tie. "Shoes," he said, nodding at the floor, and Kim stepped obediently into her black wedges, wobbling a little without the use of her hands. He watched as she did this, then turned back, nodding at Debbie. She glanced at Gav, then she too rose from the sofa. The man grabbed her hands, clipping them together with another tie. Then he took a strip of cloth and tied it roughly over Debbie's eyes. "If you hurt her," Gav growled. The gunman laughed. "Oh, we've not even started, son. Trust me on that." He nudged his companion. "Stick a blindfold on the other one and check them for phones. Let's get them in the van, soon as it's clear." The women were bundled out of the room, while the gunman remained in front of the men, his weapon trained.